Everyone, NextMan490 here, and welcome back to Vlogging Time, a sort of remade episode of Vlogging Time. I have a note card here of what I'm going to talk about, but first, I guess I'm going to talk about some games I've been playing recently. By the way, this is sort of a remake of the Vlogging Time episode 14. Because, first of all, I have updated opinions or thoughts, I guess. And also, the first time I did this, like the first time I uploaded this, the audio and video were desynced, so I don't want that to happen. So first of all, some games I've been playing recently on my Wii. I got Super Mario World and Final Fantasy 3, the one on the SNES. Both of them are really good, I find. Super Mario World plays really smoothly, and it's a lot of fun, I guess. Though it is kind of annoying to go for all the dragon coins, because some of them, I don't know, they're really hidden. I don't know. Maybe some of them, sometimes they're in the sky, sometimes they're in pipes, or it's kind of tricky, you know. And then Final Fantasy 3, it's like it's not really about fun. It's more about like sort of adventure, I guess. Like it has a really good story, you know. Um, yeah, it's like between that and Mass Effect, which I've also been playing. I got it on the Xbox on Xbox Live for I think $5 a few weeks ago. It was on the some sort of big sale that Xbox was having, and yeah, it- they seem to have like sort of in common the sort of this theme of, well, there's this force that's going to go to war against the good guys, you know, like our like the you know the main characters people. Oh, by the way, I got a haircut recently. You can kind of see. I guess it's all right, though it's kind of thin. Let me just change my. Okay. Because I tend to kind of stare at like this little screen that shows like how I look, but it's a little lower than the actual camera part of my computer. So there's that. Also, I have been playing a bit of Oregon Trail, which is the sort of zombie Oregon Trail sort of thing, but just a little bit, yeah. So I guess I'm going to go to the main thing of this video about whether I'm going to get a PS4 or Wii U. I'm definitely not going to get an Xbox One. I already mentioned that, and I mentioned a couple things about the games, but I'm going to sort of list them in order of how interesting they are to me. I guess I'll start with the Wii U since I haven't really mentioned how interesting it's like the games it's that are coming out on it are, because you see um the like everyone's like, oh, we're gonna get a PS4, and I'm probably gonna get a PS4 as well, but I kind of feel bad about like not getting a Wii U. If but I probably will. Chances are I will, because there's games, and so I'm gonna list them in order of how interesting they are to me. So first, there's Sonic Lost World, which is sort of you know, the 3D Sonic game where it's not too fast, and also there's some pretty big worlds, so it's pretty interesting. And I think it plays sort of like the classic games, you know. So that sounds really interesting. And then there's Rayman Legends, which is going to come out for the other consoles and I guess maybe PC as well. But on the other consoles, it's going to be like instead of, you know, swiping things on the gamepad like I've seen Like there's some pendulums and things you just swipe across the gamepad for. But in the console versions, just like hold B or something like that, and the little character that flies around deals with it. So if I get it, I mean, it would be much better on the Wii U. So there's that. Um, but I don't really care about Rayman Legends. Like I haven't played Origins in a while, so yeah. But it does look a lot like a lot of fun, and there are those music levels. Wow, this has already been going for 5.5 minutes. I gotta hurry up. So next there's Super Mario 3D World. I think I'm gonna wait for the reviews for that on the off chance since there might be an off chance there that I'll get a Wii U, cause I mean it's gonna be sort of like a lot like 3D Land, just rather simple, but you know it is multiplayer, so I could play with maybe a friend or my mom or something. But I don't know about that. You know, maybe it'll be a big game. Maybe it'll have like a sort of dark world, like I think 3D Land did, or something like that, like a harder world or dark part, like counterparts to the existing worlds. So then next there's Mario Kart 8. A lot like Mario Kart Wii, but it is pretty interesting how, there's the sort of upside down driving, And then there's also Super Smash Bros. U. I don't really care about that. Again, it's a lot like the Wii one, it seems. I mean, there is Mega Man and the Animal Crossing character and the Wii Fit trainer, but I don't really care much for them. So it doesn't seem incredibly interesting, but yeah, if I get a Wii U, I'll probably get it. Like I already have a Wii, so there is that sort of thing with like multiplayer Nintendo games, though I don't, the Wii doesn't have like a real multiplayer 3D Mario game. Oh, and I think the Wii does have Rayman Origins, though I don't know if there's like any motion controls with that. But anyways, just Nintendo stuff mainly because not a whole lot of third-party support, except a little here and there from Ubisoft. Rayman. Also, there's a few Sonic games that are going to be exclusive to the Wii U. But yeah, it just doesn't seem incredible. Doesn't seem very great to me. I'm probably gonna get PS4 because I guess I'm gonna start with the games like the new games that are coming out that sort of interest me in the order that they interest me. First, there's Infamous Second Son, the metal superhero. I already mentioned that, really cool, and it might even have a really interesting story. And then there's also The Order 1886, steampunk first-person shooter. Sounds good. Then there's also Knack, this little robot with little pieces and can get much bigger. Sounds pretty cool, I guess. Um, and there's also Daylight, I guess. There's some. I think the first game that's going to be on Unreal Engine 4. So that sounds alright. Though Daylight and The Order 1886 have only been given, I think, sort of like not gameplay trailers, just cinematic trailers, which I mean are interesting in their own right. Like there are some characters in The Order where they're like, riding a carriage, and you can really see how great the graphics are. Um. Oh no, there's also Final Fantasy 15, which I think is not probably not going to be on the Wii U. I guess Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be on the Wii U, perhaps, because it's not really Kingdom Hearts wouldn't be really graphics intensive. Um, but yeah, I already mentioned Final Fantasy there with some kind of teleporting. Sounds interesting. Then there's the whole thing with the streaming PS3 games. I looked it up, and it happens to be that it requires a like a 5 megabyte per second connection, which actually it happens to be that I have, according to some sort of site. I forget what it's called, but this sort of speed or server speed checker. I think it is. Let me see. Maybe I have it in my history on my, on my browser. Though I don't really remember what it's called. Let me see here. Let me see. So, but it seems that I can stream pretty well. Ah, yeah, speedtest.net. Yeah, the global broadband speed test. So there's that, and then there's also, so it seems that I can, I'll be able to stream PS3 games there, like Little Big Planet probably, and Uncharted most probably, and maybe some others, maybe even some indie games like Journey and such. Um, then I heard some recent news that the PS4 will have a cooler processor than the PS3 and also than the Xbox, I guess, which sounds pretty good. I mean, like the thing is, I hope it's not so loud though. That's a big problem to me for the Xbox 360 since I started up and like I might like before I have a game up that's like having its own sounds. I hear this it's really loud, but then again, I do have the old Xbox from 2008 or Xbox 360, and then there's also streaming, or like live streaming. There like something about I heard there's also some news that the streaming is also like up to 15 minutes, and you can actually edit it with your voice, so that sounds good. And there's also next gen games like co-op Diablo 3. From a couple days ago, I saw the Diablo 3 review for from Acorn Films. Ed, like this guy named Ed. And he had a review of Diablo 3, and he mentioned, oh, but wait, there's hope. The PC version may be broken in more ways than one, but there's still the chance that the console port will be good because it's not going to have the auction house, and it's going to have less like choppy, laggy sort of things. Like it's not going to load like it's going to load quicker. And not like you know slowing down every few seconds. And also it's going to be multiplayer, like local multiplayer, which is really interesting actually. Probably is probably the first game of its type, sort of like World of Warcraft, where it like the first game of its kind where it's actually local multiplayer there. I think probably it is. So chances are I'm gonna get a PS4. I really hope that it's gonna come out before Christmas, or before. Yeah, I say before. I'd say before Christmas. Um, and yeah, that's about it for this video. Nothing much else to say. It's been going on for quite a while, which is kind of unfortunate, but whatever. At this point, whatever. So that's it for this video of vlogging time. The next one probably won't be gaming related and probably won't be for a while, I guess. I don't know. I might talk about like politics in the next one, so maybe stay tuned. I think I have actually I think I've by now I've probably uploaded an Isaac video. before I upload this particular video. So yeah, that's it for this video. Goodbye.